Welcome to the YouTube channel of Shet Vidya Mandir English High School. Children, this is the second part of chapter number 18, Wastewater Story. Children, in the first part of the chapter, we had studied about the wastewater and the sewage. Now, in the second part of the chapter, we will study about the sewage treatment and the wastewater treatment plant. Sewage treatment. In our home, office or any building, there are separate water pipes. Some bring fresh and clean water, others take away wastewater. This wastewater collected as sewage is carried away by underground pipes. These pipes are called sewers, which form a huge network of big and small pipes called sewerage. The whole sewer system carries sewage to the point of its disposal, which is the treatment plant. A manhole, which is a hole in the ground with the cover, is located at various points in the sewerage where two or more sewers meet or change direction. Whenever there is a leakage or blockage in the sewers, a person from civic authorities enters through the manhole to fix the problem. The sewage ultimately flows into the wastewater treatment plants. WWTP. It stands for Wastewater Treatment Plant. Here, by physical, chemical or biological processes, contaminants of wastewater are removed. The first step in WWTP. Wastewater is passed through bar screens, which is used to remove suspended and floating materials like the rags, sticks, cans, plastic packets, napkins, etc. Second step. Water then goes to a grit and sand removal tank. The speed of the wastewater is decreased to allow sand, grit and pebbles to settle down. The third step. The water is then allowed to settle in the large tank sloped towards the middle. Solids like feces settle at the bottom and are removed with a scraper. This collected waste is called the sludge. A skimmer removes the floatable solids like the oil and grease. Water so cleared is called the clarified water. The fourth step. The sludge is transferred to a separate tank where it is decomposed by the anaerobic bacteria. Biogas produced in this process can be used as the fuel or can be used to produce electricity. Air is then pumped into the clarified water to help the aerobic bacteria to grow, which consumes human waste, food waste, soaps, and other unwanted matter still remaining in the clarified water. After several hours, the suspended microbes settle at the bottom of the tank as the activated sludge. The water is then removed from the top. The activated sludge is about 97% of water. Water is removed by sand drying beds or the machines. Dried sludge is used as the manure. The treated water has a very low level of organic matter and the suspended matter, and it is discharged into a sea, river or the groundwater. Nature cleans it up further. Sometimes it may be necessary to disinfect water by mixing the chemicals like chlorine and ozone before releasing it into the distribution system or any water body.